Alright, what's up y'all, it's Kagan, it's Randy. Today the haircut that I'm going to perform is a 1.5 with the grain, with a low ball taper, and also goatee work on my client Jai. The clippers that I'm going to be using today are going to be the BGRs that's going to take the hair down for me. And then I'm going to focus more on my new Wall Seniors as well. And then the liners that I'm going to use today are my Andis TI liners. Alright, so the first thing that you want to do, first and foremost, is you want to comb out your client's hair, especially if he has wave. Make sure when you comb out your client's hair, you comb with the grain. This is combing with the grain. To comb against the grain is to comb backwards. So we're going with the grain right here. And this is a coarse haircut. Alright, so again, I'm going to go ahead and take down his hair with my 1.5 guard on my BGRs. My 1.5. First thing you want to do is you want to turn the clipper on. You want to spray it down with your Andis Cool Care. Right? And what I usually do when I cut my coarse hair is from their whirl that they have right here, I do the whirl part last, but I follow where the whirl's at first. So I'm gonna go right here. When you're cutting like coarse hair, African American hair, you want to be careful of this whirl because if you cut against the grain, it's gonna leave it with a patch. So always be very cautious for every comb stroke or clipper stroke that you give it. And everybody has like their own different style of wave pattern. What I like to ask my clients, and this actually is a new trick that I found, is I'll give my clients like a brush and I'll have them actually brush their hair themselves. And then you can see the way that they brush their hair because that's their natural, how they brush it. And then you can see exactly where you need to cut and how they brush their hair in particular. Because sometimes when you get over to this section right here, some waves go this way, where the wave pattern is this way, and some wave patterns go straight down. So you always want to follow the wave pattern. And the wave pattern all starts from right here, from the whirl. So I'm pulling this right here down with my middle finger as I hit this right section on my client's head. As you notice, you have to, you definitely have to keep your comb active when you're cutting hair. You always want to have a comb in your hand at all times, unless you do like wipe your face off or whatever. And then right here, this is probably a little bit too advanced, but you know, just try yourself to use your left hand just as often as you can, because sometimes it's hard to get certain angles because it's unorthodox. So cutting black people's hair is real fun. Like this is how I actually learned how to cut hair. First started cutting hair. Okay. And also I'm not taking the clipper and going flat or straight at it. I'm just grazing the hair. Got them angles, boy. Again, this is a client, we want to make our client be as comfortable as possible, and that's like the only thing that I really stress off most is just having their whole area, their face area just clean and comfortable. You know, nobody wants to have hair all over their face ever. So what I'm going to do right now is I'm actually going to work on the whirl part. Okay? What I'm going to do now is, so you can see that his hair right here goes this way, all the way around. All the way around, this is where his whirl's at. What I'm going to do first is what I'm comfortable with. as I'll hit the right side of the whirl, and then I'll just follow it all the way around. Okay? Combing this part over. Now I'm going to just jump over here on this side. And it's also foot placement as well. When you're cutting hair, you don't ever want to have to reach for anything or like be on your tiptoes for any part. You just want to be as comfortable as possible because you don't want to stress your body out doing too much. Okay? And so I'll come back over here on this side. I'll see where it's at. Going to just take this part down. Again, with great caution, you have to be aware of where it's at all times. Okay. And that's the first part to taking your client's hair down. Once I take down my client's hair with my clipper, then I get my brush that I use on my clients. Of course, this is a brand new brush. Okay, and I'm just gonna go ahead and brush his hair down, get all the excess hairs off. Okay. Because by doing this right here, it will help you out so much as far as knowing, as far as like laying the hair down exactly how you want it. Okay. This is a nice brush right here. Brush strokes. All right, I'm gonna go straight into it with my Andis Styliners 2, and I'm gonna make my perimeter probably about an inch up with the balding. And this part's gonna be real quick. Okay. So I'm just going through it real quick, and again, I'm not trying to overstress my wrist by using like the wrist motion like that. I use more just my elbows and my shoulders. Now the clippers that I'm going to pull out are the Wahl Seniors. Okay, I'm going to make my next perimeter by opening up the blade all the way. Open means long, close means short. I'm going to go ahead and just open it all the way. Okay? And I'm going to make about another inch high perimeter. And these are the Wahl clippers I found out are a little bit more stronger than Masters at particular types of hair. So I've been using these a lot more lately. And I like it because of, in particularly, it's because of this guard right here, the 116 guard, which I'm gonna actually put it on right now. I'm gonna keep it open. I'm gonna already try to knock out this perimeter, okay? And what I'll do sometimes is that, so since we're cutting coarse hair, we're pushing the hair up. So you want to always make sure that you comb the hair down. Just be aware of that, because you can fade them up, taper them up, and it doesn't look like anything. But once you comb it down, then you can actually see what you're cutting. So this is his occipital lobe right here. So in order to kind of like hide it, we're going to take that down a little bit lower, right? I'm going to go ahead and use this guard, and I'm going to put it halfway, and then just, I'm actually closing it right now, and just take that part down, okay?